this video will be about the command called cat. This one, cat. As we see, when we writing cat without any argument, there's nothing. So let's check out what's arguments available. So cat help. The command called concatenate. So it's usually for for joining two files together. So usage is ksat, then option, then file. So option, file, then like what available is a show L. So it's a number non-blank, show ends, number, squeeze blank. Anyway, usually it's used for showing the content of the text file or any file. So whatsoever. So let's check it out. So let's go to the home directory. So cd change it tilde ls. Let's go to the WordPress. Here we see the different kind of files. So the file which is responsible for the settings of the WooCommerce is called vp settings php. So let's look what is inside. vp, then cat concatenate p settings php. Done. As we see, it show us the content of the file. By the way, it's not that file settings. VP config is responsible for that. So anyway, let's find VP config simple. So get VP configs config sample PHP. Done. Now let's first clear and again. So there it is. The setup, the configuration of the database, login, name, and name, password, and so forth. So cat is for reading what is inside the files. We can of course use nano. We can of course use vim, but the basic way to look at what's inside without getting in editor mode, it's cat. And it's what's different between nano and cat. So if we will look like try nano, it's editor, and vp set config, config sample, so it will open an editor mode. So it's not really convenient. First. Second, what cat is doing, concatenation, it's putting the content side in the stream, so it's outputting the side in the contents of the file in the output stream. So it's like here is with click. So and we can vim also vi vp content config, I'm sorry, sample. So again, it's opening not in editing mode, yes, but okay, I changed something. So anyway, but still it's not quite convenient. So but the concatenation is showing here in output stream. So second, we can, by the way, join a couple of files. So let's create touch, for example. Let's create one file, text text1 txt file, text2 txt file. Cool. So lc, as we see, there's a text1 and text2. Let's put something inside of this. So we can use echo, but I will use nano, text1, text1, let's avoid text. Okay, text1, txt, and we will write like hello, this is a text from text1. Done. Let's save it and let's change text to txt. Done. So let's write this is a text from text to txt. Cool. Let's save it. Done. So let's concatenate first text1. Let's look what is inside txt. Done. This is the text. Hello, this is text from text1. And text2 txt. This is text2. Let's join them. So it's maybe convenient sometimes. So how it's right? Text cat, then we just, because basically when you writing text cat and showing only one file, it will just showing the it will print out print the content of the file in the stream, so it's it will show here. If it's two files, so it will join them by the default, so together. So let's text one txt, then text two txt, and then the output file, so text sat txt. Done. Oh. There is not such file, so let's then create them. Touch text get txt. Done. And let's join them to text get txt. Okay, cool. So printed this two text of this content of two files, and let's look what is inside of text get txt. Nothing. He didn't join them because I forget this symbol here. Forgot. Done. Now it's joined. So in order to join two files, you have to show this. You have to put this argument. So file 1, file 2, and then to this argument, and then take and file which will be joint file from them. So for example, text get 2, and it will create, I suppose, text get 2 also. And yes, it's created text get 2. So we can also numerate the file, so numerate strings when we will print. So how it will do? So cat, then we will n its number of strings, numbers of lines. It's of course it's logical. So vp config. So we'll just vp config sample page, and it will show us the number of the lines here. So we can do this. For example, also we'll add cat option n text get txt, and it shows it's 2 lines here. Pretty handy. So the force, it's we can print we can actually look what's inside and print it an output. So for example, let's how to do it. Let's cat, of course, cat command, then vp word config, for example, config sample, and let's look inside of this file word appset. So this operand, sorry, this argument, then grp, you don't know, but it's like it's grep, it's about the regular expressions, I'm sorry, and then we will write like abc path, so it means what's inside of it, and it shows where this file is. He will show us the line where it is, so it's really convenient. Concatenation, then we using the filter grep, and it's shown only whether this lines where is abc path or whatever. We also can create a file from the cat. Can you imagine that? So cat, and then we will write like a new file with text and txt, let's say that, and we'll write here, for example, hello world as usual, but and done. Now we will push Ctrl D, and it will save the text of the whole world in this file. So let's then cat the new file with text. So let's look what's inside, and done. Hello world. So as you see, we can make another file, cat sat new file text txt, and that's like and then what we want, different symbols, done, and then Ctrl D, and let's look what's inside. SAT, and here we are.